fine. Here's my opinion on Star Wars. Original trilogy is good. A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back are extremely good. Return of the Jedi is kind of not good. At the very least, it's demonstrably worse than the first two. I think it gets overrated because people lump in all movies in the original trilogy as the original trilogy, but I think there is a noted stratification. I don't think we need to go there. I think 1 and 2 are very good, and 3 is pretty doo-doo. Anyway, so far, so good, right? I think that episode 1 and 2 are really bad, which everybody believes, but here's where it gets a little contentious. I think 1 is the worst of the 2 by far, even though it has pod racing, and Duel of the Fates. Duel of the Fates is really good. That I will admit. However, if you go back and watch episode 1, like, it's just almost irredeemable. It didn't blow up. It has almost nothing of value, and I would go a step further. Like, it's fine. Everybody knows that Star Wars is, like, kind of a kid's movie, but episode 1 is by far the one where I'm like, you can really only enjoy this if you're a child. Either legally speaking or mentally speaking. Like, episode 1 has, like, it's so bad and slow, and then it has, like, one great scene at the end. And people always, like, I think people watch too many YouTube supercuts, and they think, like, oh, dude, like the best parts of episode 1 are not that bad. However, oh, dude, there's some spraying shoes up there. Episode 2, on the whole, is a more consistent movie, although it's also bad. I would not deny that. Now, here's another hot take I got for you. I do like Revenge of the Sith, even more than like Revenge of the Sith. I think Revenge of the Sith is actually better than Return of the Jedi, which sometimes gets me in trouble. Sometimes it doesn't, though. It depends who you're asking. Then, the sequel trilogy is where I just get, like... So, I like The Force Awakens okay, but you gotta accept the fact that it really is just a huge rehash, and is made worse by the fact... Even though I will admit I haven't seen Rise of the Skywalker, and probably never will, but it really sounds like... nothing from the first movie ever really... You know, they kind of like stoke the fires of promise, like, oh, what's gonna happen to Finn? What's gonna happen to, you know, that storyline, and it never actually pays off. So I think it's probably done worse, or it is aged, unfortunately, but it's an okay movie. I think that The Last Jedi was actually, like, the best thing Star Wars has done in a long, long time. And because it was uneven, admittedly, and also tried a couple of new things, a fan base that, to some extent, hinges exclusively on recognizing things that they've seen in earlier parts of the movie, and assuming that that means that there's deeper meaning there, rebuked it. I feed off of chat's hate of this take. So I like Rogue One as well. I like The Last Jedi more than Rogue One, though. I'm not afraid to admit it. Either way, I think where we can all agree is, one way or the other, they should have structured it so they stuck with someone's vision. Instead of having 3 artists come in, all with clearly different ideas, I guess, of what was going to happen, hello, they really should have just let... I mean, I don't care if they just let J.J. Abrams do it. Like, maybe wouldn't have been my exact cup of tea, but... That's my hypothesis on Star Wars. The end. 3 being better than 6 is asinine. Bro, 6 sucks. Like, 3 has some moments that are, you know, a little goofy. No doubt about that. I mean, just in general, anytime they have Yoda actually fight, I'm like, this is such a... It makes his character so much worse. Anyway. However, that's just one man's opinion. Return of the Jedi has so much, like, goofy stuff that I just... Like, I mean, like, I'm not one of those guys who's like, oh, the movie's ruined because of the Ewoks. But I'm like, they do suck. And it's the same, like, George Lucas thing that he did in every Star Wars movie from that point forward. Where it's like, every movie we're going to introduce, like, one little cute thing. And, by the way, the cute thing is going to save the world. Jar Jar Binks, like, that's why I have said it so many times before, but that's kind of why I hate Episode 1. Is because Jar Jar Binks wins the Battle of Naboo by just tripping over his own, you-know-what over and over. And, like, accidentally detonates, like, a photon torpedo onto the battle droid tank or whatever it is. I don't know the real names. NSYNC was supposed to be in Episode 1. This is not a joke. That would be hilarious. That would be highly comical. I'm not saying I would support it. I'm just saying... I mean, honestly, you can't make Episode 1 that much worse. I know it's like the oldest take of all time, but... kind of hate this. There we go. So that's my thoughts on this on the Star Wars films. If we're gonna fight today, hello. Maybe I can get this guy to just step on the thorns. You love to see it. I have not seen Shazam yet. That's what it's called, right? This will probably work. I'm telling you, if we get the Kapala, anything is possible. Okay, did not see that. Consider myself pretty lucky here. Oh, we can't kill Monty though. Get out of there. Don't. Come on. You know what? I bet we don't even have to use our rope. Look at that. Genius. Genius plays. You love to see it. All to save one rope. I forgot what I was saying. I have been watching a lot of movies, though, dude. I watched all 3 of the Lord of the Rings. I watched Starship Troopers, which I've seen many times, but it's fun. I see ya. And I actually, believe it or not, fulfilling the promise of the meme, I did start watching Bram Stoker's Dracula as well. I didn't realize until this morning when I finished Starship Troopers that Bram Stoker's Dracula is on Netflix. Such a bizarre movie. Keanu Reeves as Jonathan Harker is just truly unhinged casting. It's so good. And Gary Oldman, like, it's like he wrote his own script, and his only caveat was, like, it has to be entirely in puns. Like, the number of times in their first meeting, he goes like, I've been told you are a man of great taste. You're like, I get it. You drink blood. Why don't you just come out and say, I drink blood, instead of doing all this, like, You must excuse me. I have already eaten, and I never drink wine. You're like, you drink blood. I've been watching the movie. I'm familiar with the lore. But it's kind of like, I respect it because of the fact that it's so, like, brazenly out there. Thanks. I can't believe I got stuck in there. I guess vampires are kind of, like, flamboyant in that way. That's true. I mean, that movie starts so dramatically. I will say Gary Oldman's armor in the Dracula movie is so good, dude. That's a little spooky. If you live forever, you'd probably be a bit bored as well. I suppose there's some validity to that. I mean, he didn't live forever. He was born in the 14th century. You're done. It didn't even blow up the ghost pot. I know it's kind of like semantic, but you know what I mean. Wasn't like he was born at the dawn of the universe. They have his outfit from that movie at the Francis Ford Coppola winery. It's dope. It's a sick outfit. Like, I have no concept of costume design whatsoever, but that's a cool one. Whatever. This is why you bring infinite HP. Probably shouldn't have done it twice. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I think, like, over the course of the next, I don't know, 10 years, I'll probably end up watching every movie on Netflix 2 times. Yo, an anonymous gifter. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Did you watch the new Dracula on Netflix? No, I heard... I am, yeah. Hello.
Hello. When did I fall asleep?
You fell asleep at around... Yeah, maybe 11:15. Chat says hello, Kate. Does she need a diaper change? I heard her. She was going off. I fed her.
11:10, right?
Yeah, I mean, even after that, I think I fed her one more time. I fed her like 90 milliliters, and she started crying like within 15 minutes after that. Yeah, she was like, she pretended to be asleep, and then she pulled an evil baby move, and then was like, it's just a joke nap.
And then you fed her at 11:30?
Chat, can somebody hit me with an exclamation point uptime? $31 mins.
You've been live for 32 minutes right here.
Oh yeah, okay. It was probably at about 11:20 then. Because I literally fed her, took her up, and then was like, I'll be live in 5 minutes.
So you fed her
Total amount of 120.
120?
120. 90 and then a 30 mil top up.
And then I just woke up, or not just, like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And she was crying. So I guess after 10 minutes of you leaving her upstairs.
She got hungry again? Or she's got a dirty diaper?
She just got the wet diaper.
Okay.
But still, like, she was suckling.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, this is a hungry baby.
11:10 is what I'll put it.
That seems fine. Hopefully she'll nap a bit, but if she doesn't go down, I can make the stream a little shorter today.
It's okay. Right now she's content.
Right now she's content. You love to hear it.
But I'm
Kate is not content. I understand. She's content, she's just tired. Okay, fair enough. I would describe that as being the new parent experience so far. Content but tired. I'll go. Dude, why even make like a secret entrance to the black market? They should just like put a little trap door in. This is right here, right? Oh, yeah, it is. Good to see you again, Egg. Hope all is well. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, hello! No, no! I would say we are back on the horse, like work-wise, a little faster than expected. So I merely ask for your understanding when that is not possible. Because it is like, I can't believe we made it out of there, by the way. That's not where that's supposed to go. But it's, you know, you have random... I mean, I gotta get the clover, dude. Let's go. You have random intervals where it seems like you'll have time, then you don't actually have time. But we're trying to work through it here. It'll just take a bit to get fully adjusted. Oh, baby. We can take a cape. Sorry, brother. I mean, we don't need a cape because we got the power pack, but we could... I don't know. I think I prefer a cape, honestly. Yeah. Oh, but a hover pack. That's a good question. I mean, it's tough. I just... Part of it is I'm, like, used to the cape, for sure. But I still think the cape is really good. You love to see it. Nothing of value down there. Maybe some bombs down here. Are the shotgun pellets bigger with the power pack? That oh, come on. After all that. That I do not know. But, you do shoot faster. Donk, dank, donk. Okay. Forgive me. You know, I hate to use more bombs than may be necessary. You know that already. You also know why I'm here. Not a good move. Just a bad move, but this is why you bring the... That's why you get the Kapala. You should get a bomb box on the Olmec fight. That's true. I suppose I should be getting a bomb box on the Olmec fight, which is right now. Trash. Be real with me, chat. Is the baby improving his skill? Oh, thank God. I do feel... I don't know if it's the baby. Come on, man. But... I definitely feel... like, having a little bit of time away from Spelunky 2 helped me get some Spelunky 2 acumen by allowing my brain to resort the information I'd already learned into long-term storage. That's my hypothesis, at least. Except for the video I watched today. Hey, everybody's got uneven performances in Spelunky. You know, you watch Malf streams, sometimes he's swimming in outer space, and sometimes he's dying in the caves, you know? It happens. Yahoo. Okay, so we'll just chill here for a bit. We want the Ankh. We're gonna go Temple, City of Gold, do-wa-ah-ah-ah. This is Bear Stretch. Dude, I'm so out of touch on the memes. Like, why is Dan streaming Spooky's House of Jump Scares? Because it's October? Because it's Dan? Did Dan finish Sekiro, right? Yes. It's the horror game month. Oh, it's true, like everyone's pogging up over Phasmophobia. The only thing I have to say about Phasmophobia, I definitely want to try it. Does it give anybody else motion sickness? Because, like, I've been watching some footage of Phasmophobia, and it makes me a little nauseous when they're, like, in the darkness with just their flashlight. But I also do have to accept that I've been drinking, like, 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day, and getting about an average of 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night in 1.5 to 3 hour bursts. So I think I'm like prone for nausea right now. I'm primed for nausea. But once we get back to some degree of normalcy. I hate being nauseous, dude. I know we talked about it on the NLSS, like it was maybe like the last show we did before I took a little hiatus for the baby, but I fucking hate feeling dizzy. Like, I know, like, nobody's like, oh, dizziness, but some people will, like, spin around for fun. You know what I mean? Oh, he fell. They'll be like, wee! Oh, crap, dude. I am not one of those people. The feeling of being dizzy is, like, the worst feeling. Like, it makes me sick just thinking of being dizzy. And I haven't been dizzy in at least, like, a decade. Because I actively avoid the dizziness. You're not getting a bomb up here, I'm not afraid. You know why I'm here. What about when you played Bully? Well, that's motion sickness for sure. Not really dizziness. Oh, baby, we glonked them. Can you do roller coasters? I do not really like roller coasters, but I would much rather ride a roller coaster that scares me and makes me think I'm gonna die, than ride one of those, like, carnival rides that just spins you around until you want to throw up. Like, I don't know what it is, dude, but, like, I'm missing, like, the expression of the gene where you get any kind of enjoyment out of dizziness. Goo Money, thank you for the gifted subscription. Thank you, thank you. I hate the spinning rides. I hate the scary rides, too, but I can derive some pleasure from them. After the terror. Shouldn't be standing here. Like, I'm at the point where, like, I come by it honestly. Like, I'm not just being like, you know, how could anybody like this? Just to seem, like, divisive. I genuinely am like, I really am missing the part. It's like the same way people are like, oh, I have that, like, cilantro gene. Where, like, cilantro tastes like soap. That's what I've got, but for dizziness. Like, it's horrible. Temple. Let's do it. I had a thought the other day. You know what my thought was? I was like, I wonder how many people have the cilantro as soap gene, but they still just like the taste. You know, there's gotta be, like, at least, like, a certain proportion of the population that is like, yeah, it tastes like soap, and I love it. The reason I know that that must exist is because there's that weird... Why are you bouncing off of that? There's that weird gum. What is it called? You know the one I'm gonna say. The purple gum made by the Wonka Corporation that tastes like soap. Not 5. I forget. I'll know the name as soon as I see it. Thrills. Yeah, dude. What the heck? What were they thinking? It tastes like soap. Hello, shopkeeper. You know why I'm here. Please don't bring back that reference. But I love it, is the thing. So, like a bull's cock-a-doodoo. Covered in diarrhea sprinkles. Ah, crap. A bull's what? I said it's like a bull's cock-a-doodoo. Covered in diarrhea sprinkles. Did I stutter? Yahoo. Nope. No crocodile? Just chill. Just chill. That's beautiful. We could get a shotgun, but we lose it when we go to the duat anyway. So, like, let's just get the frick out of here, dude. So I am not concerned at all about score. I concern myself exclusively with survival, and the more bombs we can save in order to maybe go haywire on Osiris, the better off we're gonna be. What is... Ah! We're okay. You don't need the Ankh to get to the City of Gold. But you need the Ankh to sacrifice yourself there to go to Jump King's Palace. A bomb box? Kali's bomb box? Does that altar pay out differently based on how much you sack during the game? Because, like, the altar is already, like, incredibly good. The fact that it gives you more at the end is sick. His name is Jeff. I got... Oh, but ropes don't really work here, right? I'm still trying to puzzle it out. So, as we get closer to the top here, I'm just gonna tell you, pretty sure if we make it to Osiris at least, my Osiris strategy is essentially just yeet as many bombs on his face as fast as possible and then get the heck out of town. I don't know if that's the right strategy. That's fine. This is why you bring the Kapala. And preferably, like, don't get hit by his hand immediately. Something, there's some blood. That's good. My man's is dead! Tablet of Destiny. A tall servant of gold marked by the Ankh shall open the door for the aspirant. What? What? So I've never been here before? We're in Bloodborne now? It's the freaking ice caves. What? What a ripoff! Wait, no. I know what happens now. Hold on. Using... We need to get so much more HP, dude. Using the Tablet of Destiny, you can... On World 6, you can now pick up the vase you're supposed to pick up, which will then allow you to get a vertical assisted mounts. And following that, I honestly have no idea, to be real with you. That's the extent of my awareness. Glunk, glunk. Don't we, can we not, like, look at what the tablet says? We will help you? You know what? I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Man, one run of Spelunky 2 is... It's a real endeavor, huh? On the journal page, it'll say it. Oh, so that's what it means. A tall servant of gold marked by the Ankh. Okay. I thought that was just a boilerplate description. Now I understand. Bro, I need a gun or some spiked shoes to be here. But one of you gives me spiked shoes. Ah! For what? You piece. I threw a bomb outside.